because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a team from the SEC, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. Coming out with it, it's Singleton. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. Running back searching for a hole. And he's not going anywhere to start the night as the home team greets their visitors rather rudely.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Back to throw, it's Allard. Quickly to the tight end. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Oh, he would have loved to tack on the big return, but they got it in the red zone at the 16.
Job number 1 for a defense is to create negative plays, to create turnovers. How about this? Opening drive of the football game, getting the big turnover, setting your offense up in great position, and building some mojo. This defense, that is a picture-perfect start.
This offense has it with really good field position. To the ground with the back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU! The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Singleton. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. Can't come in half-stepping to tackle this guy. Too much strength and power. He's up to the 25.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
On the run, it's Allen. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Yeah, I'm so impressed watching this guy run the football. And I'll tell you, I think Joe Paterno would have loved this guy in his offense, too. His teams always prided themselves on being able to run the football, right? Be more physical than the opponent. This guy has the ability to just wear defenses down. So hard to stop.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
The Nittany Lions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll try the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. Oh, they really could have used that patch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
You know, timing is so important in the RPO game, especially on third down. Quarterback and receiver just didn't have it there, and now it's fourth down.
Oh, man, this could have disaster written all over it. Going for it inside their own 40. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
Hey, at this point of the game, fourth and short, no problem going for it. Fourth and medium, I think it's too early to start taking some of these chances. I think you need to just let the game play out a little bit and trust your defense.
Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You've got to give your QB some time. You've got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Leaves it with the running back. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Third and short, the run, and looking for the first down. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. They're in field goal range here on fourth down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. This would likely be a chip shot for the field goal kicker, but they want the touchdown instead. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The pull and throw off the RPO. At the 45 on his way. Speeding down the left side.
I clicked off this man, and this man switched up the whole, and he had the perfect angle when I clicked off. Then I didn't even click off on purpose. It was an accident.
Strike touchdown comes out and jump starts the offense.
And man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And right down the middle. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
Again, so y'all made him. What am I wasting?
He'll bring it back, looking for help. Coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
They're dealing with a second and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Nowhere close on that one as he got thrilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, still looking. Trying to escape and get it himself. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. And the Tigers will have it first and 10. They'll send the back in motion. With jet sweep pass. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Second down, he'll throw it. That's reeled in. It's Durham. He'll walk and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. Death Valley has a well-earned rep of being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback to have everything on your side.
And have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far that I ever played. I mean, for an entire game, they are on their feet, yelling, screaming. Now, listen, we can't play all the words they're yelling, Reese, but they are an intimidating crowd.
And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, quarterback's lucky on that play because when you miss slant throws behind, if the defense is in zone coverage, there might be a defender standing right there willing to take that ball and return it for a touchdown.
Quarterback making adjustments. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Dumps it to the back. This time it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Tigers headed quickly to the line. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Throws to the back. And the missed connection on third down.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting now, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
And I tell you what, I can justify when it's really short, but when it's fourth and medium on your side of the territory, man, that success rate continues to plummet down, and now they've just set this offense up in really good position.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll leave it with him. Runs through a tackle. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. He's got it on the right. Breaks into the open. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
The Nittany Lions have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
On third and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Dropping back, it's Aller. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Penn State! A great catch and run for 6.
How about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3's coming soon.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless.
Fires into a world of traffic, and it's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. And he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be...
He hurls one deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. Well, LSU receivers are known for their swagger. That is swagger well-earned after that one.
You go outside and you make plays. Like, listen, you have swag, you have confidence, and you usually get a little bit loud, Reese, and be like, listen, feed me the rock. So many great LSU receivers in the past, and it's because of that swag.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Wants to throw. It's Nussmeier. Makes the catch. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
Man, he looks like he's in a rhythm on this drive, right? 3 for 3. He's going where he needs to go with the football. The defense doesn't have any answers for him. Find the offensive coordinator. I'm letting this guy keep chucking it down here close to the goal line. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, LSU! His defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Singleton. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every 3rd down throw.
Turning it on! And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. The Nittany Lions in the hurry-up. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Caught behind the line. It's Allen. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit him with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
The Nittany Lions can really attack on this 2nd and short. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. To the air, it's out. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The short hands, it's Anderson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run it from the gun. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referee signaled a 2-minute timeout. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. He's run out of bounds after the big game, and they are in business. First and goal. Just outstanding execution, continuing to work his way back through the football.
Yeah, and everything about this route looks vertical. The comeback, it looks like it's a go. I'm thinking speed, and then he sets it down. QB puts the ball on the money, and he makes the play.
Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. Starting to feel a little pressure. Got rid of it just in time.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only first down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Dura. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. A little screen to the running back. And the pass is complete, but less than nothing to show for it. They're knocked down behind the line. The snap sets up to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His 2nd interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting to drive from their own 1. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Listen to this noise. You can't hear yourself think as this defense has them pinned deep in their own end. Feet in the end zone, looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ross. Running wide open down the gut of the field. He's at the 30. The 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Penn State.
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Find enough room to get it out across the 25 and brought down.
My will text Bree and let her know it's not this.
I don't have her number.
You told her something about your head. And you was gonna hit her.
26-yard line.
You know, I never, that was probably cash.
That was you.
No, that was like last year.
Dropping back.
I'm not paying $300 to get no more. I told you that.
She said 300.
She told me some place for something
Oh, like 220 or something like that.
Yeah, I'm not paying that. I like this school, my little business right here.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board.
I mean, you know, time is money. Money is time.
But I don't even. Yeah, that's what me on.
My half, $60.
Oh, look at it. That's why I got you down.
the money, you just have to make that catch.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
The Tigers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. He'll take another shot here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just slipped through his fingers.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. Third down, that was critical for them to build good momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by
No, I don't. I don't like them teams. I don't like them teams. I don't like them teams. That's like that one.
Oh, they get the cheating bag, bro.
Right there.
They get the cheating bag. That was a high ball. Bro, you weren't even supposed to catch that.
That was the one that
Like, that was supposed to be thrown off the field. He threw a line ball on a high ball.
You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over.
Like, that was pure luck. Like, that right there was pure luck.
As the first half's winding down.
You say you are a leader.
Catch in the middle.
No, because she said she was going to call me at the 20.
Just rolling to the 32. We've got a time.
Said the homeless.
Said the home to a house. Well, that's the same thing, boy.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime.
Oh, what she said?
Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
But moves to the wide out. And here's the third interception of the night. He's run out of bounds after the pick. Clock shows 0, and that's how we'll end the first half. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half not too far away.
No, I said go read the healthcare. The healthcare lady. I said go read the healthcare lady.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half.
So what you talking about, Danisha?
You say what?
And it'll be a touchback ball from the 25-yard line.
So after Washington,
I thought you was coming home yesterday.
After Washington, she is home. Why you keep saying that?
Oh yeah, she is home.
So then I ain't got you my phone, and you figure out you going to the
First half turnover.
So that is just
Let's just stay out of our way and find out what
I just say all I said was she is home. I don't know how she be getting them shut out there.
because we keep turning the football
And I don't know
over.
why
If
she
we can
keep
do
getting
that,
upset about
we've
being
got a
helping the
chance to
elder.
come back in this game.
I think it's a
Because you
crazy
keep calling
balance
so
between
elder.
being really
That's
aggressive
easy.
in the second half and finding
I
ways
think
to
what
make
she can
plays,
do
but
is
also not shoot ourselves in the foot, right?
She
Like,
can
they
use
didn't
play.
live
She
well
got them
in
on
the
the same
first
field
half.
for it.
Let's see if they can be a little bit more
She
aggressive
calling
and still
upstairs,
take care of
coming
it.
forward to come out.
She just faking her feelings because she want to be over emotional.
Receivers in college football.
Okay.
You knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say
I'm
that
just
So
saying.
after
this
I get my
defense has
call,
been defending him. They've
and you
always
figure
had
out
an
what you
answer,
gonna
whether
do,
it's
then we
single
gonna go get
coverage,
this out.
double coverage, man or zone.
If not,
They have not let
we
him
everything's
go
gonna
off,
go
and
in
that's a
and we'll
big
get
reason
that
why
back.
they're winning this
Honestly, he was looking at something like a little bit
Why
at
what?
the screen.
And it's on third
No,
downs
I don't
like
want you
this,
looking
you
like
wanna
her.
attack
No,
the
you know,
middle
I'm
of the field.
just like,
You've got to
you know.
look for the tight end.
2016.
Really nice route. Great
They
job
did.
looking that football in. You
It
can
got
tell
some
this
holding.
quarterback really
I only
has a
came
lot
to
of
put it out
confidence
like
when
you
he's
made
in
that
the
beat.
pocket
I
looking
thought
for
it
the
was
big fella.
No, it
Look
hasn't.
up there.
It's been like two years.
No, it's not.
Cause you just was with Big.
I've been here for a year.
Might be changing the route.
It seems like it's been
It's
three.
Nussmeier. Quarterback extends the play. Just couldn't find an open
No,
man.
I
He'll
just
get
need
rid
my
of
own
it, and
feet
it'll be
because
second
I'm
down.
just doing things that I
Nice
want to
job
do
by
at
the
my own
quarterback
feet.
there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing
Well, I
that
ain't
you
even
still have
gonna
more
lie to
chances
you.
to get this first
You
down.
move out, I might have to get him out.
Okay, no, I'm gonna leave me a apartment. You know?
Oh, they cheating. They get the cheating too bad. I'm about to quit now.
That's all you had to say.
I'm about to quit.
Go get me a
Like, what is that?
and go ahead about my business.
What?
So you want that door to live by herself?
Yeah, I'll help her pay her rent.
Say that was the plan. Oh, if I'm supposed to move on, it's supposed to get up.
Yeah, and I'll help her pay her bills.
Takes it
Oh. Well, me and Dula might as well get a house together.
Yeah.
Well, me and Dula might as well just get a house together because we can live
Nice
together.
play call there. You've got 2
So I don't
possession
understand
lead.
the
You're
first
trying to keep the defense
Yeah,
guessing.
she will be on her own. This is going to pay our own rent. Head for the BGE and head for the roof.
Oh no, she just want to get away from my mother.
That's fine.
It's not nothing personal. Yeah, it's not nothing personal, nothing. She just really want her own space.
Yeah, so me and her can rock out.
No, because we said mommy can come live with us.
No, see, that's the problem. You keep saying live with Pop.
Well, we can move. We can all move together.
Okay.
Excuse me, but yeah.
So you want to
Better get that seismograph
He's
ready.
moving. He already made a decision.
He talking about it. They can be a house.
They'll go to the air. And they fail to hook up on third down.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive
Well, I'm going to tell you something right now. When you know I'm about to move, you better start doing your stuff in that middle run because y'all got an eye on it.
I know.
So when you know I'm about to move, if you need to, I will tell you my moving date. I want to tell you when I find a place. Because you need to start moving, just jump in that run because she's going to try to take it over. I'm letting you know right now.
Inches away to buy time.
So,
Going on the run. Throw to the end zone.
I'm not taking that big because it's old. It hurts my bad. That's my bad. But I make sure when I move, I'm moving in with my bed, a little cat. I'm moving in with everything that I need. I'm not just moving and be empty.
Yeah, that's what me and Hobie want to do. If we move, we gonna have
when I move, it's gonna be you only got $25 more to pay on the diner and stuff. Okay, here you go. I'm moving them all the way up and deliver. That's the type of moving I'm trying to do. I'm trying to plan ahead of time. That's why I'm trying to hurry up and get a call. That's why I'm trying to take this thing off at MTA.
He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
And I think next, my winner want to build this.
After that big pickup on first down.
close to the end of the month, I think.
Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. It's complete to the left.
What water bill? How much is it?
No, but I told you for the help.
How much is it? $600.
No, I'm not. No, that's not right.
What's the due date? She's always telling me the end of the month. What's the due date?
The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find him back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon. You got to find him in the passing game.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. LSU quick to the line.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up in tempo. They're ready to do it again.
The offense changing the play. Back to pass on second down. He fires one deep over the middle. Pulls in the deep ball.
Yeah, I'm glad I got it, man. It's cool.
But this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
That's a really nice job hauling that pass in, and you think LSU has just been such a breeding ground in recent years for receivers. Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, OBJ, Jarvis Landry, they all have the ability to make a play anywhere on the field. That's what this guy can do. You can line him up anywhere. He can run routes at all three levels of the secondary. The defense has to know where he is lined up every single time.
$800?
From the gun. Give on the inside.
Water.
Down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Pulls it in. It's Durham. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on that time, made a real good decision. I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. He looked like a receiver making that catch and getting extra yards.
From the gun, running back on the move. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Tigers come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Back to pass, it's Nussmeier.
Oh my goodness.
Why is this re-whack this nigga out so close?
He put it out there.
This double-digit deficit here in the second half. Almost a no-brainer to go for it on fourth down.
Mom, how much is some flowers?
Quarterback making checks.
There you go. It's right here. It's something to be away from me.
On fourth down, they'll pass.
We just got these today. They're going with me.
First down and more. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
What got you so on edge? You had a 6. I need you to bring it to a 2.
See, I had to take your things out of the box in order to split them in the.
What out the box?
Your Jimmy Dean. And then
She also got you some Dunkin' coffee.
refrigerator food.
She also got you some Dunkin' coffee.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. That would be a complete week for me. But the freezer is at the 50 spot, so I only got one box.
It'll be a run on third and short. LSU will
Oh, I want to do better than this.
They needed only 1 yard. Good job by the offensive line, getting just enough push to keep this drive alive.
First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1
I
yard
thought it was
line.
straight, but they still need to go sideways.
Jerry.
What rice? White rice?
No.
Brown rice?
The vice president.
Oh, yeah, because we like it.
We all. Him and Jerry.
The society, the community needs him to hope it.
These two guys so far as you check out their numbers. One more period to go and we'll see just how much.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said I forgot we even used to get it. Who is calling for me from Minneapolis?
That's what I forgot. Like, really, it was my wife.
They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here.
Thank you.
Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. If they can pay off this third and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. Power forward. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield.
And decision time coming for this offense. How about the defense? They've hung in their paw, made him earn it all the way down. Now, are you going to go for it on fourth down?
Yeah, after running so many plays offensively on the drive, I know it'd be disappointing to only walk away with a field goal, but you'd feel even worse if you went for a touchdown and didn't get it. I think you kick it right here.
No, I'm talking about the donut I
A
got.
fourth quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score a touchdown on fourth and goal.
I'm not eating another one.
Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. Going for 6. Touchdown, Tigers! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
What is that? Being ready, Joey?
Peanut butter jelly light, peanut butter jelly light, peanut butter jelly light, peanut butter jelly light, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. Say, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh, oh yeah, oh yeah, no shake a leg, no shake a leg, no break a leg, no break a leg, no spank a leg, no spank a leg. Yeah.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Singleton.
Yeah, I made sure I got off early.
Do you have any goals?
Do you have Dr. Claus?
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The sure hands, it's Pena. Drills him with the stiff arm. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? You've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he can.
Here's an interception. Oh, do they need that turnover? That's 20. Touchdown, value.
That's what we needed, fellas.
Momentum you get when the defense comes out with a play like that.
Good play to Bob the fight.
DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught.
Bunch of toes, I gotta give it to you. You put your boy for me. You know I can't take all the credit. You put the work in. I'm the coach. Let's go. We did that.
Defense, great job making the interception, and you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Singleton. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They're probably a little rattled after that last pick six, and who could blame them? But now deep breath, settle in, get a drive started in a tie game. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. Can't stop him.
Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Looking to throw in Tower. Here's the pressure.
He knocked my ball. He was too shot.
He's got it down.
He got it down.
Fine. You make it real hard for me to play the game, putting a bag in front of the TV. I'll tell you, no respect around here.
Man, it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the
Canberra,
game. That's your
keep going.
job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right
You want peaches and what else?
I think you've been waiting.
One more onto that lead. The
You've been waiting.
extra point is good, and now in the fourth,
You've been
they're
waiting.
by a touchdown and an extra point. Quick work on
If
that
you see it sit
scoring
there for about
drive,
so
just
long,
plays.
and I ain't take no bite,
Kickoff unit on the field, and this
I would've been-
defense will be
no,
called
the
on
seventh
to
half.
protect this lead.
We have room. If we have to be either or.
Coming out with
they
it.
said they was waiting on you for real, for real.
Not a lot of space.
You was supposed to go up there with him.
No, I actually
So they
not.
get some
I was
water.
the only thing.
That's not what I heard.
don't get
I
what you
think T
mean.
Love was supposed to be on the good. And Johnny on the spot.
Drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why
Y'all
this
said
offense
400?
is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry.
That's
because
gone
of how
then.
efficient
It's only
they are.
4:30 on it.
And welcome to modern
Well, I think that's what
college.
they
That's
did.
where they spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and
You had 58 for the 135?
in a difficult situation.
It's 185.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB.
No, she said she
It's
had
been 50 years,
135 and then she
50.
spent 50.
Oh, it was 135, and then you spent 50?
Like they did just there, getting that first.
To say how much it's going.
After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Anderson. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Well, they execute the in route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Unloads to the right. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
Wants to throw it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing. We're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Wants to throw on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. It's complete. Got some room into the goal line. Touchdown, Tiger. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And it's decision time now because you score the touchdown, you're down 1 late. Do you want to just kick the extra point and tie it up, hope for overtime? Or do you go for 2? Do you get aggressive? Do you trust your quarterback if he has to throw it here to find an open player and give you the lead, even though there is still going to be some time left on the clock?
He'll bring it out. It's Singleton. Makes a move. Got a little room. One little mistake in your kick coverage unit against this dude, and you are in a world of trouble, and they were barely able to keep him from scoring. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Using his legs, it's Allen. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
That's caught. It's Reynolds.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
Biggest drive of the game right now as the clock is winding down, a chance to win it before overtime. The give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You need points to win this game, but it's a good sign that your offensive line is firing off the ball here late and getting some push. That was a really good-looking run late in this one.
Right back to him on the ground. Breaks the tackle. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration.
And that's what you told your running back. Hey, we're running the football up the middle. Put two hands on the football. Make sure you don't lose it. Square it up. Let's try to let this clock tick down as much as possible. And you're in an opportunity where you can kick the walk-off game-winning field goal.
A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on 4th down. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Splits the uprights. Good. You understand the celebration after taking the lead, guys, but this thing is not over yet. Took the lead with that late clutch field goal, and now to see if they can get a stop and keep them from tying the game in the closing seconds. He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. He might want another play. To the air, it's Nussmeier. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. You're in the 4th quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football. They're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best. And that time, they were able to force an incompletion.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Throws to the tight end. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Well, the defense finally showing some life there. It's been tough sledding, too, because this offense has been lighting them up through the air. But a nice individual effort that time, forcing the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Here's a throw downfield late. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete.
GG, man, GG's.
Breaker this late in the game.
Nice job by this defense in a clutch moment. You knew they were going to throw the football. 4th down, great coverage, break on the football, force the incompletion, and more importantly, you get the ball back to your offense with a chance to just run this clock and get out of here with a win.
Looking to the end zone. And he reels it in for a touchdown, and that just might seal it. So you think they shouldn't run up the score like this? I remember an old story of one coach telling the other one, I only coach one team, man. It's your job to stop me.
Yep, I like that approach. That should be your philosophy.